Hey, what's up guys? My name is Arrcs and I welcome you to the first recording, my first recording of my newest series, Sakura Spirit, because... Wait, hold on. Before we start, I'm gonna have to warn you, this game is gonna have a lot of me reading. I'm gonna be narrating the whole game, the whole story, and the whole character, list. So, if you guys don't think you're gonna be into that thing, I suggest you click away now. Other than that, back to the video. You already know why this is going on. First of all, it's got a lot of opie. It's got a lot of ecchi. I'm kidding, no, it's not a hentai, but it's definitely, as you can tell from the art, it's beautiful. But you know, the whole Life and Strange thing, yeah, this is gonna be fun and interesting because it's a visual novel, so I have to read the whole thing, and, well, yeah. Alright, let's start the game. Okay. Here we go. Get into character. Okay. Every person has a dream they wish to pursue. Yet as people grow up, they often are forced to realize that obtaining that dream is just that. A childish illusion that is simply impossible to reach out for. At least that's simply what most people say. Then what about those who do accomplish their dreams? Are they merely incredibly lucky? Every man has a dream they want to accomplish. However, there is something really important that you should know, my boy. Okay, I need to put that volume a bit. Yeah, I'm not playing with headphones since this isn't really like a game. I'm reading a book. Yeah. Okay. That a real man doesn't give up on their dream. However, no matter what overwhelming challenges they might face. Yet I still remember those foolish words my dad used to say. Despite their silly nature, I found myself inspired by them. Ever since I was a child, I was interested in martial arts. It didn't matter whether I was following a match or on television or reading a manga or some heroic martial artist. It had always been a dream for me to become a martial artist someday. Of course, it was a bit childish to admit, but I wanted to learn martial arts to be able to be a hero. While at my age, I already came to understand superheroes were a part of our imagination. I still held the desire to use my power for others' their sake. Hold on. 1 second. For others... Did you read that? Did I read that right? For others there... Never mind. My name is Gushiken Takahiro. 17 years old, rising judo star, and no, that's not me doing some smug talking. I'm actually about to take part in a competition 2 weeks from now that could make or break my career at an international level. Of course, I was excited about the opportunity to finally accomplish my dreams and represent my country as a sport that I loved. But the same excitement also made me feel incredibly nervous. While those worrisome thoughts haunted my mind, with a familiar voice resounded from outside the window. Oi, Taka-kun, get your button gear! Koyomi? I hope that's a girl. Hi! I love how it's spelled hi. Oh wait, it's hi as in yes. I'll be right there, Koyomi! Whoa, voice crack. Not wanting to keep Koyomi waiting, I quickly dashed toward the front door to let her in, not even realizing that I was still in pajamas. Just a moment, Koyomi. Got to grab my shoes, then we can go to school. Really? I didn't know that our school had a strict uniform or sleepwear policy, dummy. Nice jammies, by the way. Wait, did you borrow them from your mom? Mom? I thought we were... I didn't know we were English. For a moment, my eyes drifted downwards, noticing that I was indeed wearing my pajamas. I let out a groan of annoyance and I marched back towards my room. Bah, there's nothing wrong with my jammies. The Golden Knight is a famous comic book hero in the West. Besides, not everyone prefers to sleep naked like you. Mumbling those words as I started stripping out of my clothes, seemingly not minding the presence of the girl behind me at all. Is this like one of those like Japanese hentai visual novels? No, they sell this on Steam. What are you talking about? That would do that. I don't think. That happened one time! You know it was super hot that... Super hot? That means something, let me tell ya. Woo! Super hot.
And geez, warn me before you strip in front of me, you idiot.
You didn't mind it when we were little. Perhaps you want me to turn around instead? Come on, Takahiro. Seriously, why you gotta... Wow, dang.
No, stop. Don't make me kick your ass.
I decided that I had teased her enough. I quickly pulled down my pants and resumed working on the remaining few items of clothing before I was suitably dressed for school. Besides, I had a reason for being so distracted.
You've been distracted a lot lately. What's going on in that whole skull of yours?
It's that upcoming match. I've got no idea how anyone can remain calm when an international career is at stake. I wouldn't be surprised if I started making up enough doomsday scenarios to fill out the apocalypse genre.
Oh, right, the judo thing. I'm sure you'll do fine. I've seen some of your matches and you kick butt. And of course, if you're really worried, you could always pray.
Pray?
What? Don't tell me you don't know. It's one of the school's legends. There's some shrine up in the forest that if you pray to it, it will give you good luck. Ichikawa-san said that his sister prayed to it the night before the exam and she got 100%.
A shrine that is said to give you good luck? That sounds bogus to me, but at this point, I'll be trying out anything, I guess. Maybe I'll talk to our classmates to get the location of that shrine. I'm not exactly in the mood to get lost in the forest and turn into a Japanese Tarzan. Well, whatever. Oh, no, sorry. It's Kaomi.
Well, whatever. If you do go looking, well, at least send me a message to let me know. Are you going to hurry up, or are we going to be late again?
A hero is never too early, never too late. Nor are they never too late. Nor are they too late. Ah! Can't read. Darn it! They arrived precisely when needed. But for the sake of missing detention, let us hurry.
That's a wizard, not a hero genius. How can one person be such a sports nerd and such a geek at the same time?
I don't know. Let's not forget the Casanova and Man of the Year candidate bits. They are important details.
I doubt you qualify as either of them, Pajama Boy.
Anyway, let us go boldly where everyone has gone before. To school!
Ugh, nerd.
I'm sure she wants something of his. Several hours later. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Dot 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 dot. Dot dot dot. Dot. Oh hey. It had been during the afternoon when I finally had the chance to talk to my classmates in an attempt to get an idea where that shrine Kayomi had mentioned before had been located. The gym was the last thing on the menu for today, so once we started getting ready to go home, I approached the guys. Hey, Ichikawa, is it true that your sister discovered some shrine that is said to grant you some good luck? Okay, he looks kind of like a smart guy. Kind of like, he's kind of a cool guy. Give him a deep voice or a high voice. Let's go with a higher voice. Oh, let me guess. You also want to date her. Well, even though I do have to admit she's very attractive, I'm afraid she's already going out with someone. You don't say that your sister's attractive. You say that your sister's beautiful. Anything than attract.
Is that right? Is it okay to say that your sister's attractive?
I'm skeptical about this guy. Incest? Not to mention, you're not her type. I already got my hands full dealing with Kayomi. You can keep your sister where she is. Jokes aside, I'm more interested in the shrine. Keep coughing. Did she mention where she found it? I didn't know. I didn't knew. Seriously? I didn't knew. I didn't know there was anything near the forest aside from the dojo. Oh, well, she said something about it being near the river and quite high up. I'll be honest, I didn't pay too much attention when she was going on about it. I mean, she was wearing this top and it was tight and... What? His face! Oh my god, that is so weird! It's gross. No. Oh, he's totally into his sister. Oh god. I want to see his sister. Stop! Stop! Don't need to hear the details. I know anybody wants to hear you daydream about your sister, my friend, and anyone else who heard about the shrine before. Are you two talking about the luck shrine in the forest? Yes, the one and only. There's supposed to be one near the river, according to Ichikawa's sister. I don't know more about that, but there is this fiery girl at the Sakura dojo who knows more. Oh god, my eye hurts. Man, this is gonna be tough, reading the whole thing.
Wait, are you talking about Arrcs-sama? Small, strong, and scary?
That's the one!
Oh, then I can be a bit of more help. Takahiro-kun, I know where that place is.
I don't think Arrcs-senpai will like it if you end up visiting her with your usual tricks in mind. Do I need to remind you what happened last time you tried to peek at her after she finished her training? So this dude is a repeat offender of sexual deviance. Interesting. There was blood, sweat, and tears. She was on her period. And they were having sex. Actually, it was raping her. The sweat was from the sex. And the tears is from the rape. And the blood is from... I'm kidding. The son actually probably got hurt or something or whatever. I'm dead.
Shut up! I do not go peeking there. That's slander, that is. I could sue you. I do not go look into the changing rooms after practice when Arrcs-sama is showering.
Oh, then you haven't seen her naked yet.
I've seen a bit of side boob, but the knot hole I found doesn't really let me get a good view of...
There we go! Someone call the cops. Peaching Ichikawa has just confessed. I playfully patted Ichikawa's shoulder while I turned around, grabbing my bag in the process while I prepared to leave. Anyway, thanks for the tip, Ichikawa. I'll let the judge know you were most helpful during the interrogation.
This is unfair! I was coerced! I won't say another thing until I speak to my lawyers!
This guy, I swear, is so weird. Wow, first of all, he's into incest. God, I don't really know what to say other than that. That is weird. After school was over, I decided to bet my chances on the little bit of intel I had obtained from my classmates. If my memory served me right, then Arrcs-senpai was about to be practicing at the dojo today. Of course I knew her. In the end, she was a judo student like me, but for some reason I heard that she declined the invitation to compete in serious tournaments ever since a certain event happened. Ooh. Arrcs-senpai, are you around, Miss? While I shouted her name, I parked my bike at the nearby stall and looked around for her. Obviously, this is a girl.
Wah! Yeah!
Doing this voice is gonna be so hard. Follow the shouts and you find the senpai. I grinned briefly as I saw my senpai seemingly being occupied by the practicing of a series of motions, almost as if she was fighting an imaginary opponent. Question is, did she notice you? Get it? Notice me, senpai. God. Oh, horrible jokes. Perhaps if it was a perfect opportunity to get closer to her and surprise her a little. Ooh, surprise butt sex? Slowly I snuck over, making sure to make as little noise as possible before I reached with a hand toward her shoulder. At the touch against her shoulder, Arrcs-senpai reacted. She grabbed hold of my hand, and with a loud grunt, shifted her weight, curling and tipping me over her shoulder. It was all I could do to brace myself for impact as I hit the ground. What did I see? Because? There is no because in there. Brace myself for impact as I hit the ground like a sack of potatoes. Oh!
Yeah! No one sneaks up on a great kunoichi area. Oh, Takabozu. I didn't realize it was you. I'm sorry, are you okay?
Kunoichi, more like a Tasmanian devil. That throw didn't hold a shred of mercy in it.
There's no mercy in the ring, Takabozu. And better you learn that lesson now than in 2 weeks' time. Let me guess, you want to do some sparring, right?
Whoa. Oh, okay. I actually came to ask you about something, but perhaps a little sparring wouldn't hurt me after that, or wouldn't hurt after that. Oh,
what do you want to ask? We've got all afternoon for the sparring, and I could do with a bit of a break anyway.
Where to start? Senpai, you used to take part in big important matches. What, didn't you get nervous before the big moment?
Oh yeah! Ha! This one time I got so nervous I hid in the kitchen cupboards until my dad found me and dragged me to the car by my collar. Of course, that was when I was like 8.
Well, obviously I can't go and hide from my match, but some friends of mine made this rather silly suggestion to go and pray or something. Honestly, at this point, I'd take anything if it calms my nerves a little.
Takabozu, are you sure about this?
You seem so distressed. You mean the match? Of course I am. I've been practicing judo ever since I could walk. This is my best chance to represent this country, and in the sport I love to. Senpai seemed to think for quite a long time, all the while tapping the side of her jaw with a finger. Eventually, she snapped her fingers and grabbed hold of me tightly. Oh! Then, slowly, she started proceeding to take off her clothes and grinding on my... Kidding. That's not part of the story. Alright. Oh, wait, no. Alright!
I'll tell you the way to the shrine, but it's not going to be a simple clap your hands together and bob your head. Dip. You need to give something to the shrine, something of worth.
I guess I'll figure that out by the time I get there. Anyway, thanks, Senpai. I appreciate it.
We? Oh, no. Takabozu, I'm not going with you. I've got training to do myself. Besides, you've got to take this step yourself. I can give you a map and an easy way to get back here, but you'll be on your own.
Ah, you're not tagging along? I guess it would be my own adventure to undertake. Afraid so,
Takabozu. Let me just grab some paper and I'll draw you out a map.
After Aria's return, I followed the directions that the map had given me. Surprisingly enough, it wasn't all that far. The tip to get back if I got lost was a little sketchy. Just look down and you'll be able to see the dojo roof from anywhere on the hill.